Well, you're very welcome to Parke in Castlebar for this year's Lynch Brafey House Hotel and Spa County Intermediate Football Final between Tuar and Parke. Well, it's been a long road for these two West Mayo teams, a championship that started back in May, and this is the prize for the winners, the James Sweeney Memorial Cup. Will it be heading back to Tuar for the first time since 1982? Well, that is a question that will be answered in round about 1 hour's time. Well, here is the Parke team, managed this year by Tommy O'Boyle, and a team that have really taken the outside rail to get to this year's county intermediate final. Rank outsiders in their group, rank outsiders in most of their knockout games as well, but here they are, back in another intermediate final and bidding to bring the cup home, just a couple of miles in fact out the road to Parke this evening. Nice day for a game of football here in Parke. It's mid-November, but conditions, thankfully, very, very good indeed. You can see the flags fluttering over there on the far side. So whoever gets the aid of the breeze in the first half here, well, they will certainly have the wind in their sails. And here come Tuar, led out by their captain, Brian Yochton. Big day for Brian Yochton and for the entire Tuar club. They're going into the match as favourites. They've enjoyed a fairy tale season so far, unbeaten in league and championship, and there is the squad that are bidding to win the club's first intermediate title in 24 years. Well, Parke in Castlebar is in pristine condition again this afternoon. There you can see the flags just fluttering in the breeze as the Tuar team get their final words of advice from their team captain Brian Yochton, and Parke also getting ready to file in behind the Castlebar Town Band.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask you please to stand for a moment's silence in memory of the victims of the Ballinrobe road accident. Éadaigh Grouchy Dillig. Fanny Giwer Shasab Goyushla Lahai Auron Navian.
And the match referee, Charlie Collins from Lacken, just checking that everything is in order. The Tourmakeedy midfielders, Micheál O'Neill and John Heenahan, move into position, and the ball is in, the game is on, and this year's county intermediate football final is up and running. And Tourmakeedy will be defending the Bacon Factory end in the first half as Parke and Owen Carney go on the attack. Cut out by David Prendergast, surrounded. Needs to use this ball. In to help comes John Heenahan. Charlie Collins blows his whistle and Tourmakeedy have a free. Brendan Prendergast takes it quickly, finds a teammate. It's his midfielder Micheál O'Neill, back to John Heenahan. Tourmakeedy trying to start as they mean to continue. This is Tom Nyochton taking the pass from his brother Brian. Nice ball in, inviting the run. Back to Joe Heenahan, chance of a goal. What a start for Tourmakeedy. Joe Heenahan crashes the ball to the back of the net, and the club from the Gaeltacht are out in front. Well, that is a wonderful start, and Parke have been rocked right back on their heels. They couldn't lay a glove on that ball as it was moved from one end of the field to the other. And what about that finish from Joe Heenahan? Tourmakeedy 3 points in front, and we have barely caught our breath as Darren Flynn drives this kick out into the middle of the field. Well taken by big Declan Neary. That was an important catch. Now Simon Cloherty. Tourmakeedy are out in front, but Parke attempting to get back on terms. This is Pat Dunn trying to make an angle for himself, but good defending, and back there minding the house Brendan Prendergast moved forward, and this is MJ Minahan, man who's played minor and under 21 for Mayo, as has this man Brendan Prendergast. Again Tourmakeedy making ground. The foul, the free, and Tom Nyochton will take it. Well, this game has started at 100 miles an hour. Tom Nyochton, good ball, one inside and popped back by Kevin Dolan. This is Brian Nyochton surrounded, just can't find a way through, and Anthony Dunn back to big Darren Flynn, and Parke will slowly but surely play themselves out of trouble. Down they come along the left hand side, but that pass was asking much too much of John Broderick, and it's Brendan Prendergast. Ball always seems to be drawn to him like a magnet. Takes the line ball inside to Brian Nyochton. Big hit. Play on, says Charlie Collins. In fact, now he blows his whistle, and that was a big hit, and Charlie Collins eventually whistles up the play. Player who's down injured is Stephen O'Neill from Tourmakeedy, and the man he wants to talk to is John Cloherty. So at the end of all of that, free into Tourmakeedy. This is Kieran Welch. Hasn't struck it well, kept in play, but again it's Declan Neary out to Tom Welch, and Parke will try and build from the back with Simon Cloherty. Inside to Neary again, this time using the direct route, putting pressure on the Tourmakeedy full back line. Out comes Brian Heenahan. He's been in superb form for Tourmakeedy this summer. Out to John Heenahan, and Kieran Welch has gone roaming. Nice link play from Tourmakeedy. Kieran Welch strolling forward. The runner outside is the goal scorer, Joe Heenahan, trying to take on his man. His man is John Cloherty. Still Joe Heenahan. Support comes in the shape of David Prendergast. Hit very high there. Play on, says Charlie Collins. Kieran Welch, the next man to come into the line. Back to Joe Heenahan. Tourmakeedy patiently building. The shot from Joe Heenahan held up by the breeze, and eventually Darren Flynn mops it up, feeds John Flynn, and Parke will clear their lines. Tourmakeedy on top in these opening minutes, and still out in front by a goal to no score. Parke looking for a gap, but They only succeed in finding David Prendergast. That was a sloppy clearance. Good ball inside to Kevin Dolan. Dolan in space. He has time. Now can he finish? That's a nice score from Kevin Dolan. Parke really made life very difficult for themselves, and now they're 4 points behind. That's Kevin Dolan's first of the match. Fisted down by John Heenahan, but there was some pushing, says Charlie Collins. Parke will want to take this quickly. Simon Cloherty, the man who makes them tick, scored an incredible 2 goals and 34 points for Parke this summer. Cloherty, he's going to drop this one in around the house. It had plenty of distance. It lacked the accuracy, and it's dropped out to the right and wide. So Brian Heenahan, who's nominated for a Mayo News O'Neill's Club Star this year, takes the kick out. Break won, and won well by Derek Hopkins. He went in there bravely, and he met the full force of Brendan Prendergast for his trouble. And when you get hit by Brendan Prendergast, you stay hit. Hopkins is down. Charlie Collins is taking the name of the Tourmakeedy centre back. And the first yellow card of the match is shown to the Tourmakeedy number 6. So Parke have missed that chance to get off the mark, and Tourmakeedy have a free. Brendan Prendergast, the man who makes things happen, finds Joe Heenahan. He has been in the thick of the action so far. Now David Prendergast charging up from right half back, trying to take on Anthony Dunn. Very strong player, Prendergast. Back to Kieran Welch. Very difficult angle, but he struck it well. That's a wonderful point from Kieran Welch. He looks so laid back that sometimes he can be very deceptive. It looked like there was very little on when he got that ball, but he threw it between the posts. And now Tourmakeedy have gone 5 points clear. Here they come again. Again it's Prendergast. Finds Kevin Dolan. He has runners left and right. Down goes Dolan. Advantage, says Charlie Collins, and Tom Youghlin scoops that ball up and drives it over the bar. Tourmakeedy have gone 6 points clear, and Parke, well, they don't know what hit them. Well, Parke have made some switches in their defence to try and tighten things up as they go on the attack. Pat Dunn, a little bit of room to swing the boot. Difficult angle, difficult kick. It's dropped out to the left and wide. Again, Tourmakeedy find their man with that kick out. They are really on top now. They're 6 points up, and they're doing as they want. John Heenahan trying to find Kieran Welch, but Parke, who are doing everything to tighten things up and to get tighter on their men, clear their lines. John Heenahan, very experienced Tourmakeedy midfielder, a powerhouse. Good ball again, finds his man, Brian Youghlin, out in front. Lovely ball into the space in front of Kevin Dolan. Dolan takes a touch. No Park defender coming to meet him now, Simon Cloherty. But Park giving Tuar far too much time. This is Brian Yachten looking for another score. He just didn't catch it cleanly, and it remains a 6-point game. Park now trying to break. They're trying to find a gap. This is Pat Dunn. He has support from Tom Welch. Needs it, uses Welch. Looking for a runner. Again though, the pass was telegraphed, and Park are playing themselves into trouble. Now they have some time though. Just a little bit for the cornerback, John Flynn. Again, too much over elaboration, too tight. And away goes David Prendergast driving down the field. Good strong run. This is Micheál O'Neill. He has a man inside to his left. O'Neill wants his own score and chips it over on the run, and Park were split wide open. So Park are now 7 points behind. Derek Hopkins inside towards Cloherty. Well won by Sean McHale, a young player who's very accurate. Good score from Sean McHale. That's Park's first of the match, and they needed it badly. 6 points between the teams now. Well, Tuar have got a dream start, but surely it's only a matter of time before Park get back into this match. It's a county final, it's a big day, but Tuar showing no nerves as Brendan Prendergast not happy with that decision. Free given against him, and Park have possession. Simon Cloherty, their playmaker. Good ball, spots the run inside of Sean McHale. He got there in front of MJ Welch, but the full-back fouled the full forward, says Charlie Collins, and it's a free in. This is Simon Cloherty. Very good footballer. Park's resident free taker, and that's why. Fine kick from Cloherty. Park now have 2 points, and there's 5 between them. No clean possession in the middle of the field, but again it's Prendergast, rock solid at centre back. Looking for Kevin Dolan, very tight to the line. Twinkle toes to keep that in. This is Stephen O'Neill. Runners inside, but the pass was overcooked, and away goes Tom Welch. Outside to Derek Hopkins. Nearest man to him was John Heenahan. Good ball from Hopkins. Finds Sean McHale. Very classy full forward, trying to get away from MJ Welch. Hit hard by Anthony O'Neill. And Charlie Collins did not like the manner of that challenge. It's another free in. So Simon Cloherty has left this free, and Park tried to get a little bit closer. Difficult angle again. He hasn't struck it well. Another wide, and Tuar remain out in front by 5 in the 2006 County Intermediate Football Final. Huge crowd have made the journey down from Tuar this afternoon. trying to see if their team can make a little bit of history. Kick out this time won by Parke, with Declan Neary trying to hit that full forward line, and Sean McHale, he's in behind. Good chance for McHale. He's chipped it over Brian Heenahan and over the bar. Well, that was close. Parke looking for the goal. They'll have to take their point. So Parke get a little bit closer, and now they're beginning to find their rhythm, trying to hold possession. Again, it's Declan Neary, their big midfielder. Short pass to the centre half back, Michael Welch, the captain. Outside to Cloherty. Simon Cloherty kicking from way out the country. That was a good kick, but again it just tailed on the breeze out to the left and wide. Michael Welch for Parke now, coming more and more into the game. This is Sean McHale drifting out from full forward. Inside to Welch again, who continued the run. Tormakidi backpedaling. This is John Broderick, the centre forward, trying to get room. But again, he's made the same mistake. He's kicked it across the face of goal and wide. John Heenahan gets his hands on the football and throws Declan Neary out of his way. Heenahan trying to switch the direction of the attack, but the ball went one way and the forward went the other. And Parke and Tom Welch can clear their lines. Long ball, good ball, won by Pat Dunn. He's out in front of Anthony O'Neill. The pass to Sean McHale. He's trying to take on MJ Welch at every opportunity. Great rob by David Prendergast, but in to win the ball back goes Simon Cloherty. This is Pat Dunn. Parke recycling the football in slightly unorthodox fashion, but it works. And Tom Welch inside to his brother Michael. Michael Welch surrounded by three Tormakidi men. Ball runs loose. It's all a little bit untidy. Can Richard O'Boyle put an end to this passage of play? That he does, but it's another wide for Parke. Well, Parke are in danger of kicking this match away. Tormakidi had their spell on top. They made it count, but Parke just can't get the scores as Declan Neary catches David Prendergast very high. And Prendergast, who's made of tough stuff, he's down and he's injured, and the play will have to be stopped. So back with the action. David Prendergast patched up and away go Parke. Driven down the field again, looking for Sean McHale. He's their target man, but he's been well policed by MJ Welch. That's good defending by Tormakidi's evergreen full back. But Charlie Collins has blown his whistle. He saw something there he didn't like. He didn't like the manner of the challenge by Sean McHale, and Tormakidi will have a free right back in the corner. MJ Welch will take it himself. Tried to play the percentage pass, but it didn't work, and Parke have won the ball back. Parke now coming more and more into the game. Michael Welch outside to Cloherty. Hit late as he made contact. Cloherty struck it well. It's gone sailing over the bar, and Parke at long last get their third score of the match. Tormakidi are starting to get pinned back, and Parke get a little closer. So just the goal now between the teams as Stephen O'Neill goes in to win that ball. Had his pocket picked, but well recovered. Free to Tourmakeedy. Brendan Prendergast, good ball. Brian Yaughtun. Tourmakeedy need a score, and Yaughtun delivers it in style. That's a good score from the team captain. They needed it badly. It stops the rot, and they're now 4 in front again. So Tourmakeedy have the ball back, and down the field goes MJ Welch, driving forward into the corner towards Kevin Dolan. Good defending by Anthony Dunn to Michael Welch, and outside to John Cloherty. Tommy O'Boyle's team are keeping it simple, holding on to possession, and then John Cloherty, but a poor ball easily cut out back there by Anthony O'Neill. Forward to Tom Yaughtun, outside to his brother Brian. Brian Yaughtun takes a little touch, waits for the support to come from his brother Tom again. Back to Brian. They're sorting it out between themselves. Now John Heenahan, he's going to drop it into the mixer. Up goes Kieran Welch. Ball broke off his hands, and in comes Michael Welch to win that ball, to win his free, and Parke will take it quickly. Moving the ball very short, nearly handing it to one another. Simon Cloherty drives it long, searching ball, asking questions of the Tourmakeedy full back line, but Brian Heenahan, who likes to play almost as a sweeper, out smartly to win that ball, and away go Tourmakeedy again. They play to a very simple game plan. They don't overcomplicate things, but on this occasion John Heenahan's ball breaks off the chest of Anthony Dunn. In went Kieran Welch. Charlie Collins says free out. Well, I wonder what the Tourmakeedy manager Pat Burke and Jack Grimes and Tom Whelan are thinking in the Tourmakeedy dugout now. Their team are out in front. They haven't hit top gear yet, but they're in control. They've soaked up Parke's pressure, and so far they look like they're enjoying themselves in this county final. Couple of quick hand passes, and into the line comes Brendan Prendergast. Ball well taken back there by Tom Welch. Simon Cloherty inside to Pat Dunn. Parke dropping very deep into the space for Sean McHale. Again, willing and able at full forward, out in front. Takes a solo. Outside to Richard O'Boyle. Tried to sell the dummy, but Brendan Prendergast wasn't buying. Now Derek Hopkins. O'Boyle is down as Tom Yaughtun puts pressure on Simon Cloherty. Cloherty gets his kick in. Dangerous ball. And there's plenty of action. Ball still not gone dead. Sean McHale. McHale surrounded, looking for his free. MJ Minahan and Brian Yaughtun sticking tight. This is Parke still going forward. Foul, free in. And while Tourmakeedy did their best to hold firm there, Parke get what they came looking for. Well, Simon Cloherty wants to take the free. Charlie Collins wants to wait while Richard O'Boyle gets a little bit of attention. The Parke wing forward was injured in that passage of play.
Number 20, Barry
now can Simon Cloherty narrow the gap ever so slightly? It's been a very entertaining first half. Cloherty trying to claw Parke a little closer. Good kick from Cloherty. You can rely on him almost every time. And again, it's a 3-point game. So Brian Heenahan to take the kick out. His team 3 points in front. Tourmakeedy leading Parke. This is Micheál O'Neill down and surrounded. And he's not going to be let up. And Simon Cloherty pushes over Joe Heenahan. And Charlie Collins just moves in, tells everybody to cool things down. It'll be a hot ball. He'll settle it the old-fashioned way. John Heenahan, nice touch to Brendan Prendergast. the man who wants to go through instead of round. He's tackled high and fouled. Free in, and Tuar have a chance to extend their lead. So Brendan Prendergast, the heartbeat of this Tuar team, he'll take the free, flicked on by Kevin Dolan into Kieran Welch, in around the house, trying to get room to turn. Angle is tight, he's kicked it high, it's gone out to the left and wide. Good chance, but gone a begging. So back at the ranch, Parke on the attack, this time coming down along the left hand side. Touch for Owen Kearney, hasn't seen much of the ball. He's been kept on a tight leash by Parke, but this time the Parke forward wins his free, and out comes Simon Clarity. He has been single-handedly dragging Parke out of corners all summer long. Can he kick this point and get them back into this county final? They were intermediate champions back in 1983. It's been a long time waiting. Clarity, he struck it well, it's gone over the bar, and Parke get just that little bit closer thanks to the boot of Simon Clarity. We now have a 2-point game. So MJ Welch for Tuar. That last passage of play just saw the ball moving from end to end. MJ Minahan driving down along the left hand side. Stephen O'Neill, big hit from Declan Neary. Two big strong men in opposition. And Charlie Collins, the referee, blows his whistle. It's half time in the county intermediate football final. It's been a good first half for Tuar. An early goal from Joe Heenahan means they'll lead here at half time on a scoreline of Tuar 1-5, Parke 6 points.
Half-time score, Tuar Cool agus Cui Coolin on Parke Shea Coolin.
So the second half is underway. Referee Charlie Collins throws the ball in this Brafey House Hotel County Intermediate Football Final. Tuar 2 points in front as Parke come on the attack. Simon Clarity. This would be a dream start for Parke. Clarity kicking for the score. It's gone wide. So Tuar with Tom Nyochton in towards Kieran Welch. Welch trying to turn. Good kick. Again, it had the distance, but the breeze is tricky and swirling and it carries out to the left and wide. Parke have brought in Ginger McLaughlin at half time into the middle of the field. He has replaced Derek Hopkins. Barry Baskill also came in just before half time. Tourmakeedy manager Pat Burke hasn't gone looking for substitutes yet. He has had no need to. His team are out in front and playing quite well. Ball won in the middle of the field by Parke, trying to build, but Tourmakeedy's defence is uncompromising. Here come Parke now, down along the right hand side. Simon Clarity, who's been pushed forward to try and get some scores. Across to the far side to Pat Dunn. Man closest to him is Anthony O'Neill. Still it's Dunn. Nice ball back to Declan Neary, driving it in, bouncing awkwardly. And Brian Heenahan, well, he'll tell you he had it covered. He probably had. Wide ball. Ginger McLaughlin runs into the tackle of Brendan Prendergast. Another two big strong men. This is Sean McHale. It's not a day for hopping the ball, and MJ Welch got tight and down they go, and Charlie Collins blows his whistle. He felt that Sean McHale was fouling the defender. Tourmakeedy have their free. Sean McHale looks confused and MJ Welch takes the free down towards Tom Nyochton. Ball hit boot out over the line. Nyochton quickest to react. Tourmakeedy want to get on with this game. They're in superb physical condition. They've trained hard under Jack Grimes for the last 6 or 8 months to get to this stage of the competition, and now they want to use it. This is Joe Heenahan, the man who got the all-important goal. Still Heenahan holding off Richard O'Boyle, carrying that ball out to the sideline. David Prendergast takes the crash ball on the run. Down he goes, free in, and Tourmakeedy have won their free as the rain begins to fall in sheets here at McHale Park in Castlebar, and this will make things tricky. So Kieran Welch, with the wind and the rain howling at his back, kicks this one with the left boot. He can kick equally well with both, and that's a fine score from Kieran Welch, the big Tourmakeedy full forward. And that scoreline will make very pleasant reading for Tourmac. They're a goal in front again. So line ball to Tourmakeedy, and John Heenahan is out there directing operations. Down towards Stephen O'Neill. Park defender got a hand to it to knock it away from him, and this is Ginger McLaughlin, man who played with the Mayo over 40s team this year. Now Michael Welch across to the far side. Park now, the wind and the rain blowing into their faces. They're also 3 points behind. This is going to be a long way back for them as Sean McHale goes driving in along the wing. Still McHale slides along the grass. Play on, says Charlie Collins, and Tourmakeedy are back in numbers, and it's that man Anthony O'Neill, rock solid at corner back, into Brendan Prendergast. Now Micheál O'Neill, and he will let the ball do the work. But Park have numbers, and this is Michael Welch, their captain. Again Tourmakeedy dropping back to put plenty of bodies between Park and the goal. Ginger McLaughlin, neatly done into Sean McHale. Can he turn under pressure? Good defending from Tourmakeedy. Parke now on the attack from that kick out, but again Tourmakeedy's defence, they're en masse, but they've given away a free, and Parke just will not go away. Every time Tourmakeedy look like they're about to put the match beyond Parke's reach, back come Tommy O'Boyle's team again. They've been doing it all summer. Now Simon Cloherty, he can kick them a little bit closer. Cloherty does not miss frees like that, and Tourmakeedy, they know they're in a game. Well, Charlie Collins has had his attention brought to something by one of the umpires, and he wants to talk to a Tourmakeedy back. It's Pat Heenahan, who has been involved in something with Owen Carney, and Charlie Collins is talking to the Tourmakeedy corner back. Neither of them look particularly happy. Yellow. Owen Carney coming down along the left hand side. Can he nail this score? Carney, he struck it well, and Parke are right back in this game now. They're beginning to turn the tide with the wind and the rain lashing down, and now Tourmakeedy have a game in their hands. They're bringing in a substitute. It's number 18, Micheál Ronan, who's coming.
Number 18, Micheál Ronan replaces number 10, Stefan O'Neill, on the Tourmakeedy team.
This is Ginger McLaughlin for Parke, and his arrival has coincided with their best spell in the match. Soccer style by Richard O'Boyle. Simon Cloherty, Sean McHale inside to Tom Welch. Chance for Parke, he's gone for the goal. It's gone over the bar, and the sides are level for the very first time in this county final. Tourmakeedy turn defence into attack. Down into the corner goes Barry Baskill and Brian Yaughton. Yaughton does well. Across to help though comes the Parke corner back Stephen Cloherty. Back to Baskill again, trying to get that ball under control. Parke try to play football to get themselves out of that very, very tight corner. They're back in this match with a bang. It's now 1-6-9, level for the first time. Big hit from David Prendergast. He's driving John Broderick backwards. But Parke, they've got a foothold now, and they're playing with a bit of confidence as Brendan Prendergast moves in. Where will the James Sweeney Memorial Cup be going tonight? At this stage, it's anyone's guess. The odds on the draw with PW Racing was 8-1 this morning, and those odds now look very, very generous indeed. Linesman wants to talk to Charlie Collins. The linesman is Ronan Gurran. Charlie Collins is the referee. Ginger McLaughlin is inquiring what's happening. There's a Tourmakeedy man down. It's Micheál O'Neill, the Order of Malta, and John Cunningham in there checking on him. Micheál O'Neill, who has got through a lot of hard work in this county final, but now looks to be in some difficulty. Here is Micheál O'Neill, recovered again, kicking from long range. Big kick from Micheál O'Neill. And that's what the doctor ordered. Tuar needed that score. They've gone too long without a point, but Micheál O'Neill ends that drought and they're back in front. Some nice football now from Tuar. David Prendergast bottled up though, and back there was Tom Welch, and Tom Welch will use the hand and Parke will drive out of the defence. This is nip and tuck, ding dong, end to end. Ginger McLaughlin, big Ginger, into the centre. Tuar just forming a black and white wall in front of Tom Welch. He has nowhere to go, surrounded, backwards they go. Good play from Tuar. Tom Yachten out to Brian, the brother, Brian Yachten, into the middle. This is Joe Heenahan. This would be some score. Heenahan kicking. That's a wonderful score from Joe Heenahan. He scored a goal after only 25 seconds. That point, well, it's crucial. And Tuar go 2 clear. Richard O'Boyle slides this pass down the wing. Parke have broken downfield. Sean McHale, nice turn. Now can he finish? He struck it well, but across the face of the goal and wide. Brian Heenahan switching his kick out, but well taken by Ginger McLaughlin. Back to Tom Welch. Welch tackled high by Tom Yachten. And Charlie Collins wants to talk to Tom Yachten. A race for possession. Brian Yachten tangling with Tom Welch. Down they go. Out to win that ball is Owen Carney. Now Declan Neary. Parke are still hanging on for dear life. They're 2 points behind. Owen Carney inside. Parke patiently trying to pick gaps. Pat Dunn in over the top. The man who's up there attacking is Stephen Cloherty. Cloherty from a very tight angle. Well taken by Brian Heenahan. He's like one of the New Zealand All Blacks back there. He does well. And Micheál Ronan through the hands. And this is Micheál O'Neill. Needs help. It comes from MJ Minahan, the man they call the Pebble. Back to Brendan Prendergast. Prender driving out of defence. Down he goes. He wants to take the free. He takes it quickly. He takes it in his own style. Play away, says Charlie Collins. John Heenahan bounces off the tackle of Declan Neary through the gap. But that hit just took too much out of Heenahan, and Parke have won possession. It's real hard hitting stuff. Nobody's standing back and admiring the view. Here comes Parke, the centre forward, John Broderick. Down he goes. The ground is getting slippy now, greasy conditions, and it's very hard to keep your feet. Tuar have given away a free, and Kieran Welch and David Prendergast can't believe it. Hot ball. Charlie Collins looked like he was giving a free in. Instead he hopped it in over the top. Good ball. Tom Welch to Sean McHale. McHale, he's very tricky. Can he get room? Snapshot from McHale. Back off the post. Chance of a goal. It's a goal for Richard O'Boyle. It's a goal for Parke. And all of a sudden the county intermediate football final has been turned on its head. Well, Tuar, they can't believe it. They've dominated this game for so long. They've had so much of the ball, and all of a sudden they're behind. But Parke, they've been doing this all summer long. Declan Neary forward to Owen Carney. Now they're out in front. Their tails are up, and Tuar have to chase. This is Sean McHale. Nice sidestep. He makes things happen up front. Chance for McHale. Another point. Parke are flying now. Now, this will be a slight worry for Parke. They've taken the lead here. They're 2 points ahead. But now they have two men down. And one of them is Sean McHale. And Charlie Collins, well, he's not quite sure, I think, what happened. But this county intermediate football final is alive and well.
Replaces number 5, David Prendergast, on the Tuar team. Correction there, the substitution, number 22, Marcus O'Henachan in Archer.
So Mark Heenahan is in for MJ Welch, and Sean McHale has gone down again. And Parke don't look too happy, and Tuar, well, they want to get on with the game. But Parke are in the driving seat now, 2 points in front. And what can Tuar do? There are 10 minutes left, or thereabouts, and the next 10 minutes are going to be interesting. MJ Minahan is waiting patiently for the game to start, as out come the umpires for a chat with Charlie Collins.
Minutes left at Tuar. Carnacon are leading Dunamore of Cork by 2 goals and 8 points to
So a yellow card for MJ Minahan, and away we go again. Tuar now on the back foot. They need to get scores, and they need them quickly. Kevin Dolan in chasing around the back. Darren Flynn didn't look very convincing. Kieran Welch, well, that was scrappy and messy, and the ball was ping-ponging around in front of the goal, but it ends up a wide, and there's more activity on the bench. Tuar are making another change. They're bringing in number 17, Adrian Dolan. And the man they're taking out is Kieran Welch, and that's the state of play. Parke are 2 points in front, and they are closer than ever to their first intermediate title since 1983. They were junior champions in 78, 81 and 97. Tuar have to go back to 1982 for their last James Sweeney Memorial Cup. How they would dearly love to win another one today. But to do that, they have to get scores. Brendan Prendergast, they need him now like never before. Here's Joe Heenahan. Has he got another goal in him? Maybe. Joe Heenahan down in front of the stand, soccer style. Good touch. He's more like Joe Cole than Joe Heenahan over there. Still Heenahan, surrounded by 3 or 4 defenders. He ran out of room. He ran out of time. Free out. Here's Tom Welch for Parke. His team are in the lead. There are 6 minutes of normal time left, and Parke do not want to lose this game. What have Tuar got left? They want to take this line ball. and they want to take it quickly. David Prendergast takes it. Good ball, picks out a teammate. This is Micheál O'Neill. They'll have to play it simple and direct. Out under that ball comes Adrian Dolan, but well read by Anthony Dunn. Tidying up around the house. Declan Neary through the hands and down the field go Parke. The ball is like a bar of soap now, as out comes MJ Minahan. Takes a touch. Play on, says Charlie Collins. Into the centre to David Prendergast. Through the gap he goes. Needs support. It comes from his brother Brendan. Brendan Prendergast. Nice ball to Kevin Dolan. Dolan inside. That's a lovely turn. Dolan kicking, and we have a 1-point game. That's a terrific score from Kevin Dolan, and the county final is back in the melting pot. Well, now Tourmakeedy have the bit between their teeth. 110 to 1-9. They're just 1 point behind. They've won a free. David Prendergast, he's taken control around that area. Down the line he goes. Possession is vital, and Joe Heenahan has it. Back outside to Brian Naughton. Brendan Prendergast. Naughton again. Tourmakeedy slowly but surely. John Heenahan driving that ball in. But was he fouled? Indeed he was. It'll be a free from where the ball landed. It landed right in front of the Parke goal, and Parke are absolutely furious with themselves. They know they shouldn't have given away that free, but they have, and now it looks almost certain that the Tourmakeedy substitute, Adrian Dolan, is going to kick Tourmakeedy level. Kieran Welch usually takes the frees. Parke line the goal. 7 men on the line. They can only watch and wave as Dolan kicks that point. We're level, 110 to 110 in the county intermediate football final. There are 3 minutes left of normal time. Will Dolan turn out to be a real impact substitute? They could not be any closer.
On the Éadaigh Parke, Immerway Iverfehin, Harry Flynn, and Éadaigh, Richard O'Boyle. 21, Harry Flynn replaces 12, Richard O'Boyle on the Parke side.
Well, we are going to get our grandstand finish, and now it's Tourmakeedy who have taken control. This game has ebbed and flowed all afternoon. Anthony O'Neill inside to Micheál O'Neill. Micheál O'Neill waits for the cavalry. Brendan Prendergast, nice ball. Tourmakeedy coming in waves. Chance to kick the lead score. It's hit the post. Incredibly close. That was almost the lead for Tourmakeedy, and surely the match, but it just wouldn't carry inside that post. Will we have to have another day out, or will we have a winner? That ball caught by the Parke substitute, Harry Flynn, into the centre to Michael Welch. This is Tom Welch. Can Parke dig out a winner? Not if the Tourmakeedy backline has anything to do with it. Mark Heenahan won that ball and drives it down towards Kevin Dolan. Possession is vital now. Tom Welch, Parke trying to mind it. This is Ginger McLaughlin. He will not give the ball away easily. Finds a teammate. Back it goes to Simon Cloherty, who's faded out of the game in the last quarter of an hour. Good block. David Prendergast. Forward he goes. This is Micheál O'Neill. Has he got support? This is Adrian Dolan. Dolan kicking from way out the country. He struck it well. It's dropping. It's over. Incredible score from Adrian Dolan. And that's what you call an impact substitution. The Tuar bench, well, they've gone wild. Tuar have the lead as we tick into injury time, and the man who's kicked the score is Adrian Dolan. If that turns out to be the winner, he'll be a free man of Tuar. He'll never have to put his hand in his pocket again. Joe Heenahan, the man who got the goal to set them on their way, down to Pat Heenahan. The Heenahans and the Prendergasts are all pulling in the one direction, driving forward. Now they're on the back foot. Declan Neary, big hit from John Heenahan. Still it's Neary, didn't like that tackle. Parker a point behind, and this, surely one of the best intermediate finals in recent years, is going to the wire. We're into injury time. What have Parke got left? Advantage, says Charlie Collins. Simon Clarity trying to get that ball up from his ankles. This is John Broderick kicking under pressure, off balance, out to the left and wide. What a game, what a point from Adrian Dolan. But will there be another twist in the tail? Charlie Collins is moving in. He wants to talk to somebody. He wants to do something. He's looking at that wristwatch. Well, Tuar's hearts must be in their mouths. They have to go back 24 years for the last time they were county intermediate champions. As Parke make a change. They're bringing in Kevin Neary. Well, we saw what the Tuar number 17 could do. Adrian Dolan, he's kicked 2 points since he came on. What can the Parke number 17 do? We're deep into injury time. Brian Heenahan driving this ball out towards John Heenahan and Ginger McLaughlin. You'd nearly pay to see those two men go head to head. Tuar win the ball. David Prendergast hit late, but the linesman, I do believe, has flagged for a line ball, and you can't take your eye off this for a second. A little bit of argy-bargy. Charlie Collins moves in to keep a lid on things. Now, what will happen next? Everyone is watching Charlie Collins. David Prendergast is not happy. He feels he was taken out of it. In case you needed reminding, Tuar are a point in front in the county intermediate football final. What will happen next? John Heenahan has the football. He has it tucked in under his oxter. He's won a free, and Tuar breathe a collective sigh of relief. Remember, they haven't been beaten in league or championship yet this year. They've had an incredible season. They came through a group where they beat, well, Belmullet in the quarter final. They had a couple of tough games in their group section as well. They came through, and here they are now on the verge of history. David Prendergast coming down along the right hand side, fouled again, and he will sleep soundly tonight. David Prendergast, he's worked hard, he's given every ounce he had, and it looks like Tuar are closing this game out. Kilmaine, Mayo Gales and Ballyhonus all beaten by Tuar this year. They knocked out Ballyhonus in the semi-final, and now they're almost there, free from way out the country. Can they kill it? Well, that could be as good as a score. Wide ball. There's the scoreline. It will be etched into history if Tuar hang on. 111-110. Play away, says Charlie Collins. Darren Flynn's kick out, there to be won. Down goes Declan Neary. It's a foul, it's a free out to Parke. Well, Parke have really contributed to a terrific game of football, but will they be left empty-handed? That's the question. They have the football, they've had the chances, but Tuar have deserved their lead. Now, can they hang on? Out comes MJ Meanahan. That's a huge interception. Vital. All eyes on Charlie Collins. John Heenahan. John Heenahan outside to Kevin Dolan. It's all over. Tourmakeedy are the county intermediate football champions for 2006. And well might they celebrate. A fairy tale season ends with a fairy tale result, and Tourmakeedy are back on top. It looks like the entire parish are out on the field at McHale Park in Castlebar. They're a club that have worked hard to get here, enjoyed success at under 21 level a couple of years ago. They also won a junior title back in the late 90s, but this is where they wanted to be, winners of the intermediate championship. The James Sweeney Memorial Cup will be heading back to Tourmakeedy, back to the Gaeltacht tonight. Well, there will be some celebrations in Tourmakeedy tonight. Knocked out Belmullet in the quarter-finals, 112 to 1-7. Of course, beat their old rivals Ballintubber in the semi-final, 110 to 9 points. And now, here today, they've beaten Parke 111 to 110. It was Burrishoole they beat back in 1982, and I'm sure the celebrations back then every bit as dramatic and emotional as they are this afternoon. All the hard weeks and months of training have been worthwhile, and it's a real family day for Tourmakeedy. The team that is backboned by a handful of families that have played football for the club down through the years, and the captain Brian Yachten is making his way up to receive the cup. And mention of 1982, some of the men that played on that team: Matty Heenahan, Michael Moran, Brian Gibbons, and of course Micheál Malloy, who can't be here today. He's in Chicago in the United States. He'll be watching this, and it's a proud day for Micheál and for everyone from Tourmakeedy. They're back on top at long last.
On behalf of especially Rio, I'd like to congratulate both teams on a wonderful spectacle of football here today. Both teams gave it all. At the end, Tourmakeedy just about changes it to gallant winners and Parke for gallant losers. And I know that as they continue to play that type of football, the future of football in Mayo is bright. And I'd like to thank the referee and the officials for making the game such a wonderful occasion. And you, the supporters, for the wonderful support you get to both teams in a sporting manner. So, I will now call on the late James Sweeney, Tony Sweeney, to present the first McSwinnet to the captain, being on that foot.
I do say I'm white now. Well, okay. Tánas ar Corn Shaw Glacu, mar haptan on Corn Into Shaw, Tourmakeedy Union. First of all, I'd like to pay a huge tribute to the Parke team. I don't know what it looked like from the sideline, but I guarantee that was one of the toughest games I ever played in, so I'd like to play 3 cheers to a gallant Parke team. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I'd like to say a few words just towards our management. 3 men who took us on last year, and without doubt we have been getting better and better, and I'm glad for their sake that we have something to reward today, and that is Pat Parke, Jack Grimes and Tom Whelan. This is for you. I'd like to pay tribute to the fans, for Tuar supporters. I know for the last couple of years, more other than that, we've let you down, but hopefully today might make up for a few of those sad occasions. So enjoy your day, lads, okay?
Hero to present the Man of the Match award to Brendan.
That's all right. No, time might be.
So it's time for Tuar to celebrate, and the bonfires will blaze tonight, and the celebrations in O'Toole's, Paddy's, the Lochmask Inn and Moraluke's, well, they'll go on for weeks and weeks to come. Tuar 111, Parke 110.